What's up, yo? J-Rock01 here for SDA Week 2, facing the Umbra Guardian. I have to do a post-com because, unfortunately, I forgot to record my voiceover. So doing this post-com is not ideal, but hopefully in the future, with my future videos, I won't have to do any more post-com. Looking at his team, the Spidops, Kamala, Primarina, Okadoki, Mesprit, and the Treads, I was looking at this, and I figured, Ambipom can kind of get a free fake out. Silk Scarf will do a good damage. So we'll go ahead and pause this, and we'll see you in the next, when we get the leads off. Alright, heading into the battle. He leads Spidops. We get the Ambipom lead. I thought it was going to be either this or Tread. I did not run heavy duty boots on any of my Mon. So I knew that it would be a good option for him to bring hazards. So I went ahead and opted for the fake out. He was Rocky Helmet. I thought Treads might come in there just to not take as much damage from fake out. But he did not opt for that. So I figured he was going to just go ahead and try and get up his sticky web. I was debating to go into Hakamo here, thinking bulk up, Drain Punch, Iron Head, Earthquake would be a pretty good coverage. But then I decided, Mothra has a pretty free Quiver Dance set up. I have max defense, max HP, a little bit of special attack investment. But that just allows me to set up pretty easily. So I went ahead and went into Mothra as he sticky webs, which was predicted. Looking at his team to see if anything wants to switch in while I Quiver Dance. I thought Okidogi might, but I just opted for the Quiver just in case, because I knew I was going to get good damage. I was Terra Water in case Treads decided to come in as I QD'd. It would have done a decent amount. I would have needed to be +2 at outspeed it though, especially if it was booster. I get pretty nervous when I battle, so I think a little bit too much. My timer goes down pretty quickly. He does knock, gets rid of my leftovers. Not the best thing in the world, but not terrible. So then I was looking at it, I was like, can I just get a free Quiver Dance up? Get to +2 for free? Because other than Circle Throw, he doesn't really have anything for me. So I decided to be a little greedy. Unfortunately, I'm recording this post-com. Hopefully in my future videos, my idiot self hits record on my mic. So that way I can actually capture my live com. So I opt to Quiver Dance. I outspeed the Spidops already after one Quiver Dance. Even though Spidops is pretty slow. And he set up a T-Spike. And as soon as I saw that, I grinned from ear to ear. I am +2 for basically free. Barely any damage on my FROSMOTH. And I have Giga Drain. So leftovers being gone wasn't that crazy. I did pause a second here to see if I should be greedy even more which I decided to, as he switched out into Kano, which was his Iron Treads. I got a third Quiver Dance. I know I outspeed this thing now. I am Terra Bug, Terra Water, Terra Fighting. This matchup I opted for Terra Water, just as a more defensive type, because I didn't want him to be able to switch into Primarina and get a good solid Moonblast off on me. Now here, I'm pretty sure I was debating between Giga Drain and Terra Blast, doing some calcs, and I opted to Terra, no matter what, and I opted for the Terra Blast Water. I was also calcing his Sash, in case he was Focus Sash Treads, see if he could knock me out, which according to my calc he couldn't. But he was awesome and brought the Tech Berry. And he lived on one. The Pasho Berry into Body Press, which didn't do anything to me. I always forget the button to look at his Pokemon, so that's why I looked like I was going to switch for a second. Opted for Giga Drain in case he switched. Get a little bit of HP. You know, nothing wrong with 1 HP. Could be the difference in a roll. There was a difference in the Pasho Berry. So now I have a +3 Terra FROSMOTH sitting here looking like a demon. He did take a minute to pick his next switch, and it was Mesprit. Now, Mesprit was his Terra Captain. This thing was pretty scary for me. I didn't know if he would run a physical Mesprit. I thought worst comes to worst, he'd be Psyshock. So I was doing a little bit of a calc, and I'm pretty sure I saw I lived everything from a Life Orb Mesprit, especially after a Giga Drain. And unfortunately, it takes me a little bit longer to calc. So as my timer runs down, I click Giga, get some health back, make sure I live anything he hits. He was Terra Fairy. Pretty awesome. Giga Drain comes off, does just under half. As he clears Draining Kiss, which did absolutely nothing. Considering +3 SpDef, max HP, and Ice Scales, which is just a crazy ability. I can't believe Terra FROSMOTH was allowed. I Giga Drain again, get some health back, just in case he's Psyshock as he Calm Minds. That's not going to help him. For a second here, I thought there was a good chance that he was cussed at, because I forgot I saw the leftovers. Ice Beam kills from this range. So did Giga Drain. So I'm back up to full health. Mothra coming in just like Godzilla and tearing up the city. And now here we are looking fantastic. The only thing he really has is Okie Dokie, as that one decides to come in. I did a couple more calcs, see how much I do. Which surprisingly was not that much. I do opt for the Ice Beam. Which did about 75%. As he does about half with Drain Punch. Thank God for the max defense investment. Honestly, I thought Press 3 would almost one-shot. But there goes down the Okie Dokie. His last two Pokemon. Or last three Pokemon, sorry. Forgot he had this Komala. So Double Edge could come out here. Body Slam. That's kind of what I was expecting from him. Now here I was calculating for Choice Band. See if that would knock me out. Which from this range it didn't. So I just opted for the Ice Beam. Which almost OHKO'd it as he clicked Rapid Spin. Now based on that damage, it seemed like he was either Silk Scarf or Choice Band. Giga Drain just in case he switched. Get a little bit of HP back. Down to his last two mons. Currently 6-2. Primarina comes out. Can't Terra. Giga Drain from this range. I was just calculating it to make sure. But it should OHKO this. And on my calc I found out it did. At least I'm pretty sure. I'm doing this post-com a couple days late, so I'm not 100% sure how this went. Giga Drain comes out, does about 90%. He's a Primarina, so he's special. Clicks Calm Mind. Instead of opting for the crit. Giga Drain's free. FROSMOTH with 5 kills. Just as much as I lost by the week before. Then in comes Spot Ups. Did a little bit of a calc. Decided just to click Ice Beam. Oh no, I clicked Terra Blast, sorry. I wanted the animation. Terra Blast Water. And FROSMOTH with the 6-0 sweep. We really needed that sweep. That put us 1-1 as a positive 1. Now, unfortunately, I missed the week 3 battle due to some unfortunate circumstances. and so we had to forfeit. So we're 1-2 currently, but with FROSMOTH, anything's possible. Playoffs are still in reach, and hopefully we can get there. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and have a good one. I'm out. Peace.